Hi, so today we're gonna be decorating a cake. I already pre-made my cakes. I have 2 little 9-inch chocolate cakes and 1 vanilla over there, and we're going to stack them and decorate them. So the first thing you have to do is you have to level out these, and you should use a bread knife or something. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna hold the top and just kind of cut across where the flat part will be. And same thing with the other one. And I already did this one with the other cake. And then you can just put the top scraps aside in a bowl or something. And I have a little turntable thing here, but you can use any surface. And I have my cake spatula. And what you want to do is you want to take whatever color frosting you use. Just take a little bit and put it on top here. And it's going to be kind of like the glue. And we're going to plop that in the middle. And you're going to do that for every layer. And what we're going to do is we're going to put a layer of frosting on top of this first cake. And you want to make sure your cake is completely cooled, or else you'll pick up a lot of crumbs and ruin the cake. So this doesn't have to be perfect, and as you can see, mine isn't that great either. And don't worry about it looking pretty, because it's just going to be the inside of the cake. And next we're going to get our next layer. Line it up, drop it down, and do the same thing that you did with the first. That one's done, and finally the last layer. It's gonna go on top like that. And once you're done with that, what we're gonna do is called a crumb coat, and it's kind of just gonna, you saw the first layer how there was a bunch of crumbs in it, and you don't want that showing on your cake, so you're gonna do a crumb coat all the way around. And we'll start that. And this one's gonna kind of be like a first layer, and then we'll do a second layer to make it look prettier. And you can do this with a butter knife or pretty much anything with like a flat surface, but and you're gonna finish that up. So you can think of this kind of like painting, how we're doing a first coat and then a second coat, and you want to make sure you get the top too. So this does use a lot of frosting for a 3-layer cake like I'm doing, so I got second frosting. The crumb coat, and as you can see, it's not beautiful, and it's not supposed to be, because what it does is once we let this sit and harden up a little bit, it's going to lock in all the crumbs so that when you do your second layer, it'll look pretty, like a pretty cake. So the next step is just to put on the rest of the frosting and create your second layer, second coat of frosting. This is the second layer, and if you wanted it to be more white, you could put on a 3rd layer, but I'm going to decorate it so it doesn't have to be a perfect second layer. So I'm going to be making a cactus cake, so I'm using chocolate frosting for the dirt, and I mixed some blue and yellow frosting to make some green frosting, and that's how we're going to decorate this. So if you want to make your own piping bags, I use plastic bag, and you just cut the triangle off, and it will make a little piping bag. So when you're filling these, you want to bend this outward so that you don't get it stays clean. And I have piping stuff which I'm going to use, but you don't have to do that. So what you do is you stick, if you have this, you stick this and then cut the tip off. And that'll close that. And choose your tip. Screw this part on. Like this. I'm going to take chocolate frosting for this one and alrighty. And then gonna hold this all up, twist at the top, and we're just gonna squeeze and keep twisting till some comes out. So I'm gonna make little dirt patches. This is what I did with the chocolate frosting. I did a liner on the bottom, liner on the top, and then filled this in because I'm gonna make a cactus right here. And this is after the cactuses around. I did those ones this way. It's not very great, but sorry. And I did regular cactuses around the front. And now I'm gonna do